The Earth hides creatures so bizarre they seem pulled from another world. Astonishing, eerie, and utterly mind-blowing. From a tiny frog that skips the tadpole stage to a glowing deep-sea vampire squid that sends shivers down your spine. And a wasp that cruelly turns its prey into living zombies. Nature's strangest survivors challenge everything we thought possible. Today we uncover the 15 strangest creatures ever discovered on our planet.
Tiny Titan frog. How can a creature so small survive and thrive in the wild? One remarkable example is the world's smallest frog, discovered in the forests of Papua New Guinea in 2009. Measuring just about 0.3 inches long, Pedophryn amawensis challenges what we think is possible for vertebrate size. This miniature amphibian lives among the dead leaves on the forest floor. Using its small size to its advantage, it hunts tiny insects and other small invertebrates that share its habitat. Its tiny stature allows it to navigate the leaf litter easily, finding food and shelter where larger animals cannot. Unlike most frogs, it does not have a free-swimming tadpole stage. Instead, it develops directly from egg to miniature adult, bypassing the typical larval phase entirely. This adaptation helps it survive in its unique environment and shows the remarkable flexibility of life forms. The discovery of this tiny frog expanded scientists' understanding of how small vertebrates can become. It also highlights how much there is still to learn about the creatures living in remote and unexplored places. Even the smallest animals can reveal important insights about nature's diversity and resilience. It reminds us that sometimes the smallest beings can have the biggest impact on how we understand life on Earth. Blue dragon. When drifting on the surface of warm ocean waters, a small but remarkable creature known as the blue dragon captures attention. Measuring just about 1.2 inches long, this striking sea slug looks like something from a fantasy story. Yet it is very much real and adapted to survive in the open ocean. It hunts venomous creatures like the Portuguese man-o'-war and has a remarkable defense mechanism. It captures and stores their stinging cells to protect itself from predators. This clever adaptation keeps the blue dragon safe, despite its fragile look. Its bright blue and silver coloring serves a practical purpose. The blue back blends with the ocean surface when viewed from above, while the silvery underside matches the sunlight filtering through the water from below. This natural camouflage helps the blue dragon avoid detection in its open water habitat. Another fascinating adaptation is how it floats upside down, carried by wind and currents. It uses a gas-filled sack inside its body to stay afloat, effectively drifting across vast stretches of ocean while searching for food and shelter. Mind control wasp. So, one of the most unusual creatures in the animal kingdom is the mind control wasp, known scientifically as Ampulex dementor. This wasp has an extraordinary way of hunting that seems almost like something from a science fiction story. Instead of simply killing its prey, this wasp targets cockroaches and injects venom directly into their brains. This venom disables the cockroach's ability to escape, effectively turning it into a passive living zombie. The wasp then leads the immobilized cockroach back to its burrow. Once inside the burrow, the wasp lays an egg on the motionless cockroach. When the egg hatches, the larva feeds on the still living but helpless insect. This brutal survival strategy is a remarkable example of how some species have evolved highly specialized behaviors. What makes this wasp particularly fascinating is its precise control over the nervous system of its prey, effectively turning the cockroach into a living protector for its offspring. This complex behavior reveals just how intricate and unusual nature's survival tactics can be. The mind control wasp shows that in the struggle for survival, some animals use mind control to ensure the success of the next generation. It's a striking example of nature's unexpected and sometimes unsettling strategies. Sarcastic fringehead. So, this is one of the ocean's most bizarre and captivating fish. Known scientifically as Neoclinus blanchardi, this species inhabits the coastal waters off Monterey Bay, California, and is famous for its unusual and aggressive behavior. When two individuals meet, they engage in a dramatic confrontation by pressing their large, vividly colored mouths against each other. This mouth-to-mouth contest looks like a fierce staring match, with each fish trying to intimidate the other by flaring its oversized jaws. These impressive mouths serve a vital role in territorial defense. Sarcastic fringeheads often take shelter in empty shells or crevices on the ocean floor and use their sudden mouth displays to warn off rivals or potential threats. Despite their small size, these fish show remarkable boldness and intensity. Their striking behavior is a powerful reminder that even the smallest creatures in the ocean can display strong personalities and fierce survival tactics. Its unusual and dramatic displays highlight just how wild and unpredictable the underwater world can be. Dancing Spider Duo. You might not have heard of two of the most colorful and fascinating spiders recently discovered in Australia. These tiny creatures, known scientifically as Skeletoris and Sparkle Muffin, are remarkable for their vibrant colors and extraordinary courtship dances. Barely larger than a pencil eraser, these male spiders don't simply crawl around like most spiders. Instead, during mating season, they perform intricate dance routines to attract females. Their abdomens display bright patterns in shades of blue, red, and white, which they flash while executing precise leg waves, spins, and bounces. The names reflect their unique appearances. Skeletoris is named for the skeleton-like markings on its back, while Sparkle Muffin gets its name from the glittering, sparkling colors covering its body. These displays not only add to their visual appeal, but also provide important clues for scientists studying how spiders communicate and behave. These elaborate dances serve a crucial purpose. In the wild, a captivating performance can determine whether a male spider wins a mate or falls victim to predators. The effort put into these displays highlights the importance of visual signals in survival and reproduction. Overall, these two spiders demonstrate that even the smallest creatures can have complex behaviors and put on some of nature's most impressive shows. Barreleye. This fish stands out because it has a clear, transparent dome on top of its head, through which you can see its eyes. But these are no ordinary eyes. They are tubular and usually point upward, allowing the fish to spot prey and predators above it. What's more, the eyes can rotate forward, so the barreleye can look ahead without moving its body, acting like built-in periscopes. Barreleyes live in deep ocean waters where very little light penetrates. The transparent dome on its head protects its sensitive eyes from jellyfish stings and other hazards in its environment. This adaptation is essential for the fish to survive in such a challenging habitat. This fish uses its unique vision to hunt small creatures like jellyfish and siphonophores. Its unusual appearance and special abilities show how evolution has shaped creatures to thrive in extreme conditions. The barreleye serves as a reminder of the vast mysteries still hidden in the deep ocean. Its unique characteristics showcase the diverse forms of life below the surface and the impressive adaptations that enable animals to survive in such extreme conditions. The sea mouse. Some of the ocean's most unusual creatures are also among its most formidable hunters. One such example is the sea mouse, known scientifically as Aphrodite. Despite its soft, fuzzy appearance, this marine worm is a powerful predator beneath the waves. The sea mouse is covered in shimmering, iridescent bristles that reflect light like an underwater disco ball. These bristles serve a protective function, deterring predators while giving the creature a glowing, almost otherworldly look on the seafloor. Although small in size, the sea mouse can capture prey much larger than itself, using strong jaws hidden beneath its furry exterior. This combination of beauty and strength makes it a remarkable predator. Found along coastal regions such as Wales, the sea mouse demonstrates that even the most unusual-looking animals can dominate their environment. Its unique blend of vibrant appearance and predatory power sets it apart as one of the ocean's most fascinating inhabitants. The sea mouse shows that softness and fuzziness do not equal weakness. Instead, this creature proves that in the deep sea, appearances can be deceiving, and even the most delicate-looking animals can be fierce hunters. Sneezing monkeys. Nothing quite prepares you for the unique behavior of the sneezing monkeys, known scientifically as Rhinopithecus. These primates, found in the mountainous forests of China and Southeast Asia, are remarkable not only for their distinctive noses but also for their unusual sneezing habit. These monkeys have large, upturned noses that can easily become clogged with snow or rain in their cold, high-altitude habitats. When this happens, they sneeze loudly and suddenly to clear their nasal passages. While this may seem unusual or even amusing, it is a natural and essential response to their challenging environment. Beyond their sneezing, these monkeys live in complex social groups with intricate behaviors. Their prominent noses are believed to play a role in communication within the troop, helping individuals recognize organize and interact with one another. What makes these monkeys especially interesting is how they have adapted to survive in cold climates, where few other primates can thrive. Their sneezing is just one small aspect of a larger set of adaptations that allow them to cope with harsh conditions. The sneezing monkeys offer a fascinating glimpse into how animals evolve to meet the demands of their environment. Their quirky behavior is more than just a curiosity. It is a vital part of their survival strategy in some of the planet's toughest habitats. Mantis shrimps. Every time scientists explore the deep ocean, they uncover creatures that challenge what we know about marine life. One such recent discovery is a mantis shrimp species called Incertaskia. This deep-sea shrimp is unlike any of its relatives and has sparked great interest among researchers. Mantis shrimps are famous for their lightning-fast strikes and powerful claws used for hunting. However, Incertaskia belongs to a lesser-known group of mantis shrimps, earning it the name that means uncertain shrimp. Its exact behaviors and hunting methods remain a mystery because it lives in deep, dark waters that are difficult to study. While it still has the strong, smashing claws typical of mantis shrimps, scientists believe it might use different tactics to move and capture prey, adapted to the challenges of life far below the ocean's surface. This discovery serves as a reminder that much of the deep ocean remains unexplored and full of surprises. Even in areas thought to be well studied, new species like this reveal how much there is still to learn about marine biodiversity and survival strategies in extreme environments. Vampire squid. What to do when you come face to face with one of the ocean's most enigmatic and otherworldly creatures. The vampire squid, known scientifically as Vampiroteuthis infernalis. This deep-sea dweller is far from the bloodthirsty monster its name suggests. Instead, it's a master of survival in one of Earth's harshest and darkest realms. Descending thousands of feet beneath the ocean's surface, where oxygen is scarce and darkness reigns supreme, the vampire squid thrives where almost nothing else can. Its large glowing eyes pierce the inky blackness, while its cloak-like webbing, stretching across 8 arms, drapes it like a ghostly shroud. An eerie silhouette in the abyss. Unlike its fierce squid cousins, the vampire squid doesn't chase prey. Instead, it survives by harvesting the ocean's marine snow, a slow rain of dead plankton, waste, and organic debris drifting from above. With sticky, filament-like tentacles, it silently gathers this precious food, becoming the deep sea's silent recycler. But the vampire squid's true magic lies in its escape. When danger approaches, it flips itself inside out and unleashes a dazzling cloud of bioluminescent mucus, lighting up the darkness with an eerie glow that bewilders and distracts predators. A spectacular and surreal vanishing act in the abyss. The vampire squid is a haunting reminder that the ocean's depths conceal extraordinary secrets. Creatures that survive against all odds, thriving in a world so alien it challenges our imagination. This creature is proof that some of the ocean's most fascinating mysteries dwell in complete darkness, waiting for us to uncover their story.
Let's dive in. It's finally time for the open discussion.
What's the weirdest creature you've ever seen? Meet this freaky deep-sea dweller that looks like it escaped from another planet? Could this be proof that Earth still holds mysterious life forms we barely understand? Why does nature create such bizarre beings? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to mention #OpenDiscussion. Tiny crowned pipe horse. Can a creature no bigger than a penny steal the spotlight in the vast ocean? The tiny crowned pipe horse, scientifically known as Acentronura, proves it can. Recently discovered off the coast of South Africa, this miniature marvel measures just about 1 inch long, but carries an undeniable presence beneath the waves. With a delicate crown-like structure perched atop its head, the pipe horse looks like royalty gliding through coral reefs. Its body is armored with tough, bony plates, and it maneuvers with tiny fins that make it seem like a miniature knight on a grand underwater quest. Unlike seahorses that use their curled, grasping tails to hold tight, this tiny pipe horse's tail is not prehensile. Instead, it relies on expert camouflage, blending seamlessly into the ocean floor to escape predators. Its survival depends on invisibility rather than grip, an extraordinary adaptation for such a small but resilient creature. The discovery of this species by a diver in well-explored waters is a powerful reminder. The ocean still holds secrets, waiting to be revealed. Even in places scientists think they know well, life continues to surprise us with its creativity. The tiny crowned pipehorse shows that sometimes the smallest creatures carry the greatest charm and mystery. Incredible tiny snail. Will you believe that the smallest snail on Earth measures less than the width of a grain of sand? Known scientifically as Acmella nana, this tiny creature is just about 0.02 inches long, small enough to fit comfortably on the head of a pin. Discovered deep within the rainforests of Brazil, Acmella nana challenges our understanding of how small animals can be while still maintaining all the essential features of a snail. Despite its microscopic size, it has a fully formed shell and carries out its daily life crawling through leaf litter and moss, navigating a world invisible to most. What makes this snail so remarkable isn't just its size, but how it performs all the vital functions necessary for survival, moving, feeding, and reproducing on such an incredibly tiny scale. Scientists continue to study Acmella nana to understand how these miniature snails manage life in their delicate environments. This discovery serves as a powerful reminder that size is not a limitation when it comes to complexity and adaptability in nature. Even the smallest creatures can reveal important insights about life and evolution. In the end, it proves that the animal kingdom holds astonishing secrets in the tiniest corners of the world. It invites us to reconsider our perspective and marvel at the incredible diversity that thrives beyond what the eye can see. Goblin shark. So, deep beneath the ocean's surface lurks one of the most bizarre and mysterious sharks, the goblin shark. Scientifically named Mitsucarina austoni, this shark looks like something straight out of a science fiction story with its elongated, flattened snout and jaws that can shoot forward like a projectile. In the pitch-black depths where the goblin shark resides, sunlight is nearly non-existent. Because of this, it relies less on sight and more on specialized sensors packed into its snout that detect the faint electrical signals emitted by potential prey. This incredible sensory ability allows the goblin shark to hunt effectively in total darkness. What truly sets the goblin shark apart is its extendable jaw. When it senses prey nearby, its jaw snaps forward at lightning speed, almost like an underwater slingshot, grabbing unsuspecting fish and squid with precision and force. This rapid jaw movement is an extraordinary adaptation for capturing food in a hostile environment. Despite its fearsome look, the goblin shark is rarely seen by humans, and much about its behavior remains a mystery. Its deep-sea habitat makes it difficult for scientists to study, leaving many questions unanswered about this elusive creature's life. Ultimately, the goblin shark is a striking example of the ocean's strange and wonderful inhabitants. It serves as a reminder that the depths of the sea hold countless secrets and creatures that continue to challenge our understanding of the natural world. The tardigrade. Do you realize that some of the toughest creatures on Earth are also the smallest? The tardigrade, scientifically known as tardigrada, is a microscopic eight-legged animal famous for its extraordinary ability to survive extreme conditions that would be fatal to nearly all other life forms. Measuring no more than about 0.04 inches, tardigrades can endure boiling hot springs, freezing polar regions, intense radiation, crushing pressures deep in the ocean, and even the vacuum of outer space. Their survival strategy involves entering a state called cryptobiosis, where their bodies dry out completely and metabolic processes come to a halt until the environment becomes hospitable again. These resilient creatures have been around for more than 500 million years, outliving mass extinctions and thriving through vast changes on Earth. Their toughness and unique adaptations have attracted significant scientific interest, especially in the fields of astrobiology and extremophile research. Despite their small, almost cute appearance with stubby legs and slow movements, tardigrades are incredibly durable survivors. They demonstrate that size is no barrier to resilience, and that life can persist in conditions previously thought impossible. Tardigrades challenge our understanding of survival, proving that endurance and adaptability are the true keys to life. Their remarkable capabilities continue to inspire researchers and expand our knowledge about the limits of life on Earth and beyond. The axolotl. Nothing quite compares to the axolotl, one of the most unusual and fascinating creatures on Earth. Scientifically known as Ambystoma mexicanum, this amphibian is often called the Mexican walking fish, but it is actually a salamander that remains in its larval form throughout its life. Unlike most amphibians, it never undergoes full metamorphosis and retains its external gills and aquatic lifestyle, essentially living as a permanent juvenile. What makes the axolotl truly remarkable is its extraordinary ability to regenerate lost body parts. It can regrow entire limbs, parts of its spinal cord, and even sections of its heart and brain. This regenerative capacity has made the axolotl a key subject of scientific research, with hopes that studying it could lead to breakthroughs in human medicine. Unfortunately, the axolotl faces serious threats in the wild. Native to lakes near Mexico City, it is rapidly approaching extinction due to habitat destruction, pollution, and the introduction of invasive species. Conservation efforts are underway to protect and restore its natural environment, but the species remains critically endangered. Its distinctive feathery gills and endearing appearance have made it a beloved pet and a frequent feature in laboratories and popular culture. In end, the axolotl is a living reminder of nature's incredible diversity and resilience. Its unique biology offers valuable lessons, and its precarious status highlights the urgent need for conservation to preserve such extraordinary life forms for future generations. Thanks for watching. Which strange creature surprised you the most? Comment below, hit like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more amazing discoveries from the wild side of our planet.